TMC to indeed skip the oath ceremony. TMC was upset with the opposition, the way opposition's VP candidate Alva was chosen. TMC's step to blunt criticism that it abstained to help BJP. VP saw Aam Aadmi Party and KCR support Alva. TMC to skip the oath of Dhankar on grounds that leaders of the House unwell. So we do have confirmation that TMC will be skipping the oath taking today. Now we join again by my colleague Pallavi Ghosh with more details. Pallavi, we remember that press conference that Sharad Pawar took. He said he'd reached out to the Aam Aadmi Party and he'd reached out to Mamata Banerjee as well, but both of them were unresponsive. But Mamata Banerjee is there saying she was not consulted, and now by trying to skip the oath-taking ceremony, she is perhaps trying to deflect all those allegations of a Darjeeling pact that were made against her, and also the widespread speculation that she wanted Governor Dhankar out of her state.
Yes, and well, you know, when she decided to abstain, it gave rise to a speculation that was the Trinamool Congress actually helping the BJP, and not while everyone in the opposition was very openly talking about it, but behind the in the hushed corridors, they would very much make the point that, look, is the Trinamool Congress actually going soft on the BJP? If you look back at the politics of the Trinamool Congress in West Bengal, where the main adversary now remains the BJP, I think it becomes very, very important for the Trinamool Congress, at least that's what they feel, to counter this perception. And that, I think, explains one of the main reasons why they've decided to skip it. Is of course going to snowball to a controversy because, you know, he holds a constitutional post, and one forgets one's differences when you pay that respect to a constitutional post. Not so much so. Mamata Banerjee, in fact, has not yet wished Jagdeep Dhankar. They have a bitter past, and I think it's going to be carried over to Rajya Sabha as well.
Well, Pallavi, but how much truth is there to these rumors and reports that the TMC is going soft on BJP? Because I feel every week we see Mamata Banerjee launch a scathing verbal attack on the ruling government, on the Prime Minister. But what sort of truth could there be to these rumors?
I mean, it's a perception, as I said. I mean, it's not about the truth. It's a perception. And there are many in the opposition who felt that, you know, this is exactly the fact. And, you know, for Mamata Banerjee to go back to her vote bank, she would also have to explain that why did you decide to abstain? Either you vote against or you vote for. Why did you not vote for Margaret Alva? So it could have given rise to this kind of a feeling. And I think she wanted to set the record straight and also make the point that it's never going to be business as usual just because he shifted from Bengal to Delhi. It doesn't mean that relations between the two are going to be smooth. The past will certainly not be forgotten. And I think that's the message the TMC is trying to send out today.
All right. Thank you very much, Pallavi, for joining us with those details.